just, time. I think the biggest thing that helped us this week was being able to take Wednesday completely off. Being able to come in Thursday and practice for about an hour where guys were getting their legs back. But we had to clean up a lot of the details. We had to clean up some details, especially offensively. And I thought that what we really focused on Thursday and Friday, you saw the effects of it today, right? So now, we had to take another day off. Then we get 2 more days of practice before we play our next game. Now we got finals week and we get more days. The more practice days we get, I think the better we can be down the stretch. That's the tough part of planning those MTEs around Thanksgiving is you don't get much practice time. And some details start to slip. And there were some things for us that slipped offensively that you don't have time to correct. We had time to correct them. And I thought we grew from today.
And then specifically for JR, along those same lines, how do you make sure he benefits from today and carries it forward? And he specifically said Coach Getter was key in keeping him engaged and getting him back up this week. Yeah,
no, absolutely. And, Coach Getter had talked to him about different things in practice, things that he was seeing, right? And he had asked me, hey, will you just have a conversation with JR before practice, right? And after practice, he was like, did you talk to JR? I was like, absolutely not. I didn't, right? I didn't have to. I didn't have to. JR's energy was so great yesterday. How I judge who plays and who doesn't play is usually off of practice. Right? You practice well, you're gonna play. Because you're building, you're telling me, man, I'm ready to go, right? 2 days before a game, the day before a game. You're telling me. So now I see that, and I'm like, oh, absolutely, he's going to play a bunch of minutes tonight because he's prepared he's prepared himself to play well. And JR, the way he practiced yesterday was just like he played today. And we got to keep talking to him. We got to keep harping on it. But when he does it, man, when he plays with that energy, it's huge for us. We need that boost of him, whether it's rebounding, whether it's scoring, whether it's defending, whatever it is, he's big for us. I thought he was awesome tonight.
Big performance from Braeden tonight. How impactful was his performance, especially in the stretch?
Yeah, just making big timely shots. But his performance tonight goes to credit to JT Kelly, credit to Thomas Hatton, Thomas Crow, Brady Stevens. For 2 days, those guys got hit with some screens now. Hit with some screens. And they just kept going and going and going and going. And then down the stretch, what was happening is Keva, Roper, Tay, Garrett, Nikita, they were hitting people with screens, right? And now we're getting cleaner looks, we're getting better shots. So, Braeden had a great performance, but it was all because of those other guys that nobody's talking about. It was all because of those screens that those guys were setting